Hi guys, Vishnu here. I'm a PGTM holder and a chess player. I am from Kerala, India. So, welcome to my new YouTube channel called Collage. It's basically a mix of computers, softwares, chess, and any other technology that I find fun and interesting to me. So, I will be uploading videos on these domains whenever I find something interesting and something that is useful and something that I personally use to share my experience, to share my reviews or opinions on that particular software or technology, etc. So this being my first video, I'm going to talk about chess softwares compatible with Mac OS. You all must have heard of Apple Mac OS, so obviously. So you might find plenty of softwares for Windows operating system. I mean, chess softwares. Chess softwares means um, human versus computer playing engine. So there are lots of softwares available on the net, both free and paid. But when it comes to Mac OS, these chess softwares are not so popular because there aren't many softwares compatible with Mac. In fact, there are only a few softwares, chess softwares, which are compatible with Mac OS and iPhone or iOS devices and iPad, etc. So here I'm going to talk about particularly about a software called Hiarcs, which is a software compatible with both Windows as well as Mac OS system. So Hiarcs is pretty popular in the chess circle. So it's popular mainly because it is known for its positional style of play and human-like fashion, and this is acknowledged by even elite grandmasters like Garry Kasparov, as well as Vishy Anand has personally used it. And of course, me too. I've been using Hiarcs for the past, I think, 6 months. And it has all the basic features to create a database program, and it has a very good playing strength. But you may find out that after you install a Hiarcs, it may not be as sophisticated as just base, but that's okay because it has all the necessary and basic features, which is enough for advanced chess player. So let me just open the software for you so that you can know what are the various features that the software uses. So this is the GUI, graphical user interface, where it is called as Chess Explorer. That is the term they use to denote the high-axis GUI. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 windows like this. First is a notation or a game window where when you play the moves on the board, those moves gets recorded in the form of notation on the right hand side. And the next one is opening explorer, where you can see what are the most popular choices of openings by chess players in and around the world. For example, you want to play e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop to b5, Rui Lopez opening. You can see that there are around 64,535 games who play 535 games on Rui Lopez, and the rating performance and the play percentage, 61.5 people prefer a6 after bishop b5 has been played. So, and various other options are also alternatives are also being shown and their corresponding percentages. Next comes the Analysis Explorer. In the Analysis Explorer, you can see I have added 3 other engines apart from Deep Hiarcs. I personally purchased Hiarcs, and it is between 8,000 to 10,000, but it is worth it. Your money will not go wasted, trust me, because it is a good program to use. And here you can select the engines that you've added to the software, and lines indicate the number of analysis variations that is supposed to be displayed in this window. For example, this black icon is to start or stop the engine. So I've chosen Deep Hiarcs and I'm going to start the engine now. Once it starts, it gets loaded. It'll take some time. So now you can see that two lines are being displayed here because I've chosen two lines only, and the margin of victory or the positional evaluation is also being shown here. Next comes in the source, it indicates you, since I have purchased it, I've got a 1 month, 1 year subscription of their online book, opening book. You can also get a local opening book for free, which you can permanently use it. But if you're purchasing Deep Hyrax, you'll get GM plus opening book. If you're purchasing just Hyrax, then you will get online book GM. So differences, these are played by top grandmasters, elite grandmasters. It will show you the openings they play the most, and so that you can decide which is the safest variation for you to play, because when elite grandmasters are playing it, it is understood that these are quite popular choices and the strongest continuation that you can make in that particular opening that you choose to play. So here there is another too simple. This is for analyzing the current game. You can also analyze your game once you have loaded it into the database. You can analyze your game using an engine. It will give its comments, the variations, the evaluations once you analyze. This is to lock the position to the current, lock the analysis to the current position, which means, see, now it is analyzing 3 bishop b5. If I click on this, it gets locked, and you can play another moves, the next moves, and you would see that now 5 moves have been played on the board, but the analysis is still at 3 because I've locked it to that particular move. So you can unlock it later if you want to unlock by clicking on the lock icon again. This is for preferences. It shows the parameters for this particular engine. So autosave PGN is false, book learning is true, book mode is tournament, CPU usage, it is licensed to my name, and so many other settings. And this is the database window. So they call it the Game Explorer. For example, if I open a database, and this database consists totally of 6,983 games, and so all these games will be listed in the game window. If you want to search a particular player's game, just type in the name here. For example, Caruana. You'll get, see, Fabiano Caruana's game. There are 11 games out of the 6,983 games played by Caruana. You can click on it and then play the moves for the board. And other features are Chess Explorer, like I told you, by Hiarcs, is not just a playing software. It is also a database program where you can create, modify, delete, edit existing databases and new databases that you create. That is, if you open, now for example, I've opened this TWIC 1422, which is the name of this database, and there are 6,983 games in it. So you can create new databases by going to File, New. For example, let me play some random moves before e5 and f3 and c6. Now you can immediately see a floppy disk icon appearing on the top right corner. When I click on it, it'll ask me for the details. This is details only for this particular game that I played over the board. So you can fill in the details like what's the name of white and black, which tournament is it, what is the event date, which round was it, which opening they played, the EZO code, date of the day you played, the date of the game you played, result, and all the such things. And then when you click on OK, it will ask to create a new database, like as told you, and it is stored in PGN format. PGM stands for Portable Game Notation. It is known for its versatility because PGN databases can be opened even through including through ChessBase and various other softwares. There is also another database software called ChessX, which is not that relatively used. It is very less popular. It is also compatible with online chess platforms like chess.com and leeches. Suppose you want to import a game from your computer and you wanted to get analyzed at you know for free. So you can go to chess.com, and if you have a diamond membership or a gold, platinum, diamond membership, you can import this and into their analysis board and start analyzing. So PGN is also can also be opened through Notepad. You might have heard of Notepad, which comes with Windows operating system. So if you just try to open a PGN game on Notepad, and you will see all the details very clearly in text format when you open it. So it is very versatile and compatible with many softwares, which you can use it later. So you can give a name and click on save. Now it is grayed out because I'm not given any name. For example, if I give a name, see the save button has appeared. So that is one way to save your database. So it is also a database software. It is two-in-one software. It has all the necessary features, enough features even for an advanced chess player. When you're a pro and you want to pursue chess as your career, of course, you can then prefer the chess base, which is much more sophisticated and has plenty of features. But you're just a tournament player or an advanced plus player until you reach a title player or at least 2300 rating, then this software would be sufficient. Personally, that's what I feel, and that's my opinion. So if you have um, another different opinion than what I said, of course, that you can put it in the comments, and you are free to voice your opinions. And you can also search for games. I mean, in a particular database, for example, there is a search option here: quick search, header, position. You can also use position. So this the position search is nothing but you can set up a position on the board, and all the games with that particular position will be listed in the results. For example, I want to see a game played with French defense, advanced variation. I just set up this position here. It's black to move e4, e6, d4, d5, e5, and now it's black's turn. So I just click OK, and you can see that 63 games have been played with French defense. Let's have a look at it. Yes, advanced variation. So this is another way to filter the data in the database. It makes your job easier. You can also delete a game. For example, if you can go to edit and remove, sorry, one second. Yeah, you can go to game and then click on delete. The game will be deleted. So you can just explore this yourself. There are a couple more features to explain, but I don't want to make this video a lengthy video because this is my first video. I want to keep it short, and so that's the reason I'm not going deeply into each and every feature.
Alert from low battery.
This is a very user-friendly software, and you can just explore it anytime when you're free and get to know more about it. In fact, there are videos by Hiarcs company uploaded onto YouTube channel for any help, and there are help files to help you with how to use these features. You can approach them anytime. So one other thing which I would like to share with you before I end this video is that you can see here I've opened this Hiarcs software on Wikipedia page, and it says it's compatible with Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, iOS, Pocket PC, Palm OS, etc. It's basically known for its human-like fashion at various illustrations and positional play. Now, always purchase Hiarcs from their official website www.hiarcs.com. Don't go to any third parties because that could be a scam. People, you know, simply posting Hiarcs at a much lesser cost, and so trust me, those are all scams, and don't fall prey to it. Because I myself found certain scams like this for other softwares like Windows, MS Office, and other things. So that's why I would like to share this as you know as a caution to all these people who watch my video and not to fall a prey to such things. So here you can see that there is one other software called Mac Chess Explorer Pro. So this is the latest version of Chess Explorer. In fact, it's the advanced version for professionals. This was recently released a couple of weeks back only. So what they have are plenty of features in this, including batch analysis, analyzing many games at a single time. It is suited for just higher capacity computers. I mean, computers with more than 16, 8 cores or 16 cores or up to 32 cores. It's a big processor. For those who are really GMs, grandmasters, if they want to find novelties in their opening, then they need a better machine which can, you know, um, calculate in millions of positions per second. And so if you're intending to be a grandmaster, and if you have such an aim, and if you're already a pro, then you can go for it. Health, the Matches Explorer, the plain version would be just sufficient. If you just scroll down, you can know the price here. It is quite expensive, but uh, trust me, it is worth it. So you don't have to, you won't repent that you purchased this software. If you come to the bottom, you can see the reviews given by two great grandmasters ever seen, Gary Kasparov and Vishy Anand. He says he generally, I use Hiarcs. Hiarcs is much better positioning than Deep Blue, according to Gary Kasparov. And you can also see that uh, it is compatible with iPhone and iPad as well. And there is an opening book which you can download. There is an online book access, plenty of things. So it is going to be a very useful software, and it can definitely increase your playing strength. So that is all about Hiarcs. And I also wanted to state two other chess softwares which are compatible with Mac operating system or iOS devices. The names are Shredder. You might have heard of Shredder, and also Stockfish, which is currently very popular in the chess fraternity. So Stockfish, you will get a free tool on App Store of Mac OS. For example, I've installed Stockfish here, and this is purely an analysis engine which you can play it on the board. But the one for iOS, which you can find on iOS stores, also comes with the engine where you can play against the engine. Whereas for the Mac OS, you don't get that. You only get to analyze games with Stockfish. So that is, if you want some pocket softwares which are uh, you don't want to carry your laptop, instead you want to store everything on your phone, then you can go for Stockfish and analyze your games, play against the games for practice before playing tournaments. So having a mobile would be more handy, and than having taking a laptop to every place that you go. Also keeps you know your laptops from away from theft and other things. So that is one good thing. And the other thing is Shredder. You can go and Google it. So let me just Google it. Shredderchess.com. Always go to the official website of that particular software for purchasing, because there are many scams. I'm repeating this again and again because I fell myself for a scam for twice. It is easy to get distracted by the cost they display on websites. These days, they even make host websites by purchasing domain names and posting it on secure socket layer platform, HTTPS, and they make it look so legitimate and you know take away our identities and other things. So it is very dangerous. It is better to go to the official website and download the software. You need to purchase it. So you can see it is compatible with Mac, Windows, Linux also, mobile and online also you can play with it. It is cross-platform software. This is also popular software, and it has also been a computer world chess champion. Even Hiarcs has also been a computer world chess champion, where computer world chess champion is a tournament uh, where we decide the winner by making the engines play against each other. So these are the three different softwares that I wanted to share with you, which are actually compatible with Mac OS. If you know other softwares which are compatible with Mac OS, please don't mind sharing it on my YouTube channel as comments. All your opinions are welcome, be it positive, negative, or neutrals. Please do share your opinions on this video and let me know if you would like such videos more so that I can do some research by myself and share this information. We're all from the chess fraternity, so all opinions are welcome. Thanks a lot. I'm signing off. My name is Vishnu, and welcome to Collage, my YouTube channel, once again. Thank you. Bye. Take care.